Jai Mataji. In Vedic thought, number 18 is of great significance. The Māhābhārat has 18 parts. There are 18 chapters in the Bhagavad Gita, and there are 18 main Puranas. The Māhābhārat war was fought for 18 days. The sum of all the armies in the Māhābhārat had 18 parts. The Kaurava army had 11 parts, and the Pandava army had 7 parts. That is 18 in total. The number 108 is also of great significance in Vedic thought. There are 108 beads in a mala which Hindus use to perform jap, where they recite a mantra 108 times. The average distance between the earth and the sun is 108 times the circumference of the sun, and the average distance between the earth and the moon is 108 times the circumference of the moon. In Vedic astrology or Jyotish, there are 9 grahas or planets and 12 zodiac signs or rashis. 9 times 12 equals 108. There are also 27 nakshatras, constellations, each of which have 4 padas or parts. 27 times 4 equals 108. Why is the number 18 and also the number 108 of such significance? To find out the meaning of this, you have to see that along with the war, the Māhābhārat is a yagna. This yagna is a life yagna. Yagna is a word that cannot be translated from Sanskrit into English, but it's a combination of 3 things. Dev Puja, worship of the Devas; Sangati Karnam, gathering people together for a noble purpose; and Dan, which means sharing, be it wisdom, wealth, food, or anything else. And for a yagna, you ideally need 18 Brahmins. In the Chandogya Upanishad, the Rishi had a very nice saying that Purusho Vaya Yagnaha. This means that a person is a yagna. Every person is a yagna. Human beings are the biggest yagna. So what are the elements of a human yagna? Which 18 Brahmins are needed to perform this yagna? Start counting. 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils, the skin, 2 hands, 2 feet, 1 reproductive organ, 1 excretion organ, the mouth, the speech, the mind, the intellect, and the ego, which makes all the rest of these dance. These are the 18 senses, and these are the 18 elements needed for the yagna. And this human body that is a yagna has an Atma that resides there as a guest. The intellect is the wife of the Atma, and the body is a school where the Atma resides. In this bodily school, the Atma resides with the intellect as a wife, and these are guided by the 18 senses throughout one's life. This yagna goes on throughout one's life for a period of 108 years. The Rishi says that the first part of the yagna is 24 years, the first 24 years of a person's life. This is the dawn of the yagna and the beginning of life. The next part of the yagna is the next 36 years after this, the noon of the yagna. These 2 periods combined, 24 years and 36 years, both total 60 years. And the other 48 years make up the third part, the dusk of our lives. Therefore, the average age of a human being should be 108 years. Therefore, a mala has 108 beads. But people say we don't live for 108 years. The reason for this is that the yagna does not become complete. And this yagna does not become complete because of illness, wrong desires, laziness, and negligence. These are the miscreants that stop the yagna. And we're never able to tell when and which miscreants will come and stop the yagna. The Gita gives us a message to face these miscreants. So in this context, the Bhagavad Gita helps our 18 senses, give us the correct guidance, and directs them to complete this life yagna. Therefore, the Bhagavad Gita is relevant at all times, in any period, as the scripture that guides our life. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Mataji.